Hey everyone, Austin here again with another Let's Play video. Today it's going to be part 2 in my Doom Super Nintendo Let's Play series, a 3-part Let's Play. And today we're going to be focusing on episode 2, which is The Shores of Hell. And we're going to be playing on Nightmare mode, just like we did on the first episode. And just like on the first episode, I'm going to go ahead and try to just sort of make my way through the game as quickly as possible. Maybe not quite as possible, but, you know, just faster than how I normally play this game. Normally I try to get all the secrets and stuff like that. But for this video, I kind of just want to take my time. Not take my time, but not take my time. Yeah. So, strangely enough, I actually kind of enjoyed playing through the first episode in the last part of this Let's Play. And, which is weird, because over the last couple of years, I have really despised this game, this version of Doom. It's just, I felt that this was a nice technical showpiece for the platform it's on, but it's just not that much fun to play. But what's kind of funny is, I had fun playing this. Actually, not just during that Let's Play, but over the last week or so. I streamed the game, I played it on my own time, and I did the Let's Play as well. So it's just like, why am I having fun with this game? It's really not a very good version of Doom, all things considered. It's sluggish, it's choppy, it's blurry, it's, you know, pixelated, like super pixelated. Now, I mean, pretty much Doom was always pixelated, but this was just like really bad. You can't even tell what the enemies are in the distance. But I'm having fun with it. It makes absolutely no sense. But here we are now, enjoying myself with some Super Nintendo Doom. So I have no idea what the point is of, what the point was of that whole rant. But what I am going to do is actually go back here and go to this secret area, because it's actually kind of important. There's going to be a plasma gun. The plasma gun is just very, very powerful in this game. It was powerful in the original Doom, but it's especially powerful in this version here. Just walking over these guys to see if there are more clips. Something I didn't point out in the first episode of this Let's Play series is that when enemies die, you don't see their ammo or their weapons on the ground. So if you want to say pick up a dead soldier's clip, you know, pistol clip, you have to actually walk over him because you will not actually see the clip. So it's good to walk over every single body that you see to make sure that you've grabbed all the ammunition. Now this room here can actually be a little dangerous as well. So there's going to be a cacodemon, a couple shotgun guys, a couple pinky demons. So what I'm probably going to do is just rush right to the plasma gun if I can. And that's not working. You can get killed very, very quickly here. Come on, die, die, die. Oh, jeez. This is probably one of the most dangerous rooms in the game, honestly. But once you've got the plasma gun, it's usually smooth sailing because it's powerful. So, but it's definitely a weapon you want. How did you get out there, dude? Okay, whatever. It's definitely a weapon you really want to have, though, because it, again, is very, very powerful. And it's going to come in handy a little bit later on in this this episode. So walking over these bodies again, just to make sure I got everything. Because ammo is a little bit tighter on episode 2 than it is on episode 1 of Doom. So you definitely want to make sure you've got everything you can before you progress on. And some of the enemies in this game have a tendency of being able to hit you from quite a distance. It's kind of interesting, actually. So whereas they'll be able to hit you from distances in this game where they wouldn't actually be able to hit you in the PC version. So you got to be really careful about that. Alright, so this is the last section of the stage. And there's going to be 2 cacodemons we have to take out. Ugh. Jeez. Sorry, my ear started scratching or started itching for some reason. Always at the most inopportune time. So let's just go ahead and take out this cacodemon. And this game has a tendency of always switching you up to the next most powerful weapon. So if you're using a shotgun and you run out of ammo, chances are it's going to switch you to your plasma gun or your rocket launcher. I think it always defaults to the rocket launcher once you have that weapon. So, but we've got the plasma gun right now, no rocket launcher yet. There's going to be a cacodemon here as well. We want to sort of just take him out quickly because he actually fires pretty fast. Wow, that was quick. That was like 5 shots to him and he died. So, interesting. And there we go. 1 level down. 100% everything. So I'm sort of going to use my pistol for a little bit here. Mainly because I don't have any shotgun shells. And how did you get behind me, dude? Ah, that's the one thing I definitely don't like about this version. It's like enemies just magically appear behind you or in front of you sometimes. Okay, yeah, that pinky demon, man. He literally just like skipped to the left. Come on, hit. So I've got the Berserk power up. The Berserk is great because it replenishes all your health. And it also gives you like super strength with your fists for the rest of the stage. However, it doesn't seem to be quite as useful in this version of Doom as it is in, say, the PC version. Dude, see? Again, he just literally skipped right in front of me. Oh, it's so frustrating in this game. You can be very, very, very careful in this version, guys. So, okay, we got some ammo, not much ammo. And of course it switched me up to the plasma gun. There we go, got a chain gun, finally. Jeez, how long are you gonna take to kill, man? And I'm sounding like, oh, surprise, as I'm playing this game. I'm like, what the hell's going on? The reason is that, like, I went into this fight with the plasma gun, and I thought I'd be able to take out the cacodemon with, like, less than the 17 ammunition I had. Well, it turns out I couldn't, which is weird, because the last cacodemon I defeated before coming to this stage, it took, like, 5 or 6 shots with the plasma gun. So, I wonder if some of the enemies in this game have differing like health values or something like that. I have no idea. And there's gonna be cacodemons in here. I just skip them. There's no point in wasting your ammo. Again, ammo is tighter on episode 2 than it is on episode 1, so I don't even worry about it. And let's go this way. And even though I have the Berserk power up, I just don't feel it's as useful as it is in other versions of Doom. And so for guys like the Pinky Demons and whatnot, I still just shoot them from a distance. I don't bother with using the Berserk power up in this version of the game. It just seems like you take a lot of damage when you try to get up close and punch the guys, and it's just not worth it, in my opinion. Although we do have a clip over here, let's get that. Anything else up here? Nope. And the ironic thing is I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, run through this episode really, really fast, and here I'm just like really taking my sweet ass time. But it's all good. So this door will open up here if you want to just take a shortcut out, but we don't need to quite yet. We're not done here. On the contrary, we're actually just getting started. Whoa. Gotta love the hit scanning, you know, zombie soldiers in this game. So basically, even though they're all the way across the screen, they are pretty much guaranteed to hit you. Alright, so we got the blue key. We technically do not have to go around as far as I'm aware, but I'm going to anyway, just to get some extra ammo and stuff like that. Some extra power-ups. Yeah, looks like we got ourselves some more plasma guns here with some ammunition, so that's always good. Always want to grab those. Alright, so let's go ahead and exit out of here. Not too much farther along to go. And unlike the first Doom episode Let's Play I did last week or so, I am going to access the secret stage on this level, assuming I don't die before I get there. Ears, stop itching. It's like, you're doing a Let's Play where you have to focus. I'm gonna start itching. I'm Austin's ear. Man, these enemies are really just like skipping across the screen like they're on crack or something. They literally just like will skip across the screen. You know, one frame they're on the right hand side of the screen, the next frame they're on the left hand side of the screen. It's really bad. But that's just, it sort of comes with the territory when you play this version of Doom, especially on Nightmare mode. You know, the hardest mode in the game. Nightmare in this version is still a cakewalk compared to, say, Nightmare in the PC version, because again, you have no respawning enemies or anything like that. That was the major form of difficulty in PC Doom, was all the respawning enemies. I still feel strongly to this day that I will never beat the original PC Doom on Nightmare. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Although it's funny, I've seen speedrunners do it. I'm like, how do they do it, man? It's literally, you have to speedrun through the game if you want to beat Doom on Nightmare on the PC. You know, I really could use some extra health, but I just don't have any. And these lost souls, just look at him, he's just like skipping back and forth. It's like, dude, just sit still, man. Chill out. Take a chill pill. Alright, the next question is, how do I want to handle this part here? Because this is going to be tricky. This is where the secret stage is, so we're going to go ahead and just bolt through and try to kill these guys really fast. Just like that. Okay, we're good. Whoa, hey, dude. I didn't even realize you were there. Thought it was just smooth sailing from there on, but apparently not. Man, look at that. Totally worth it, though. I just got 300 cells for my plasma gun. So this is going to take us to the bonus stage. The funny thing about this is that that secret level is not in any other home version of Doom aside from this. Despite the Super Nintendo version being really cut back, or cut down compared to the PC version, it actually is the more complete game than a lot of even the home ports that id Software did themselves. It's really quite interesting. So kudos to whoever developed this this version of Doom. It wasn't id, as far as I'm aware. Still no rocket launcher, but there is one here. You need to be very, very, very careful with the rocket launcher in this game. You can easily just kill yourself completely by accident. The blast damage is much, much higher, much larger than it is in any other version of Doom. And you can have full health and full armor and pretty much still die instantly. It's kind of bad, actually. But if you use it from a safe distance, it can be pretty useful. It has a tendency of just going through enemies sometimes, though, which can be extremely frustrating. Alright, so that's basically it. One thing that's good about coming to this bonus level in particular is that there's a lot of ammo thrown throughout the entire stage. You do get your rocket launcher, you get, you know, obviously these pistol boxes. So it's a good way to sort of build up some of your ammunition for weapons that are better for close encounters. Alright, and that's that. So 3 stages down. We probably have 4 to go at least. And there's a secret here. This secret's actually really important to know about in other versions of Doom, because if you die in those other versions, you have to start the stage off with no weapons and ammo. Or, sorry, just a pistol. And I'm not going to go up top here. There's a sort of a secret area with some enemies I'm not sure how to actually activate in this specific version of the game. Alright, so interesting thing here is that in this version, this wall, or this ceiling, will try to crush you. And I believe that happened in the PC version as well. It does not happen in other console versions of Doom. So again, it's just one more way how this version is more faithful. Opening up this secret here will get you some power-ups. Let's go ahead and switch over to the chain gun since we've got it. Actually, no, let's go ahead and switch back to the shotgun for now, because we have a lot of ammo for that. Looks like we just picked up a backpack, which is good. Backpacks, you know, the first backpack you get is the most important because it basically expands the minimum amount of ammo you can have per weapon. So whereas your normal max for shotgun shells is 50, once you pick up the backpack, you can go up to 100 after that point. So the backpack's really good at that point in time. At any other part of the game, not quite as useful, but the great thing about the backpack is that it does replenish a little bit of ammo across all weapons that you have, so... Now's a good time to use the chain gun. Alright, so this part of the stage, a lot of it you can sort of just skip through, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to come through here and pick up another plasma gun, actually. It's sort of, you fall down here, and then there's a door you can open. Come on, door, where? There you go. Good door. And then this teleports you right here. Whoa! He started attacking me, okay. In other versions of this game, like in the 32X version, in the 32X version in particular, the enemies are always facing you. And it's the same way in this version. The enemies are never facing the other way. And, so when you teleport to that part, the Cacodemon is looking at you, but he's actually not looking at you. In the PC version, he's normally looking in the opposite direction. And, oh wait, I think I'm gonna kind of need that, am I? No, okay, that's what I thought. It's that switch. Okay. So yeah, the Cacodemon is supposed to be facing the other way, because that's what he does in the PC version. But because he's always looking at you in this version, he's actually still facing the other way. It's just that, you know, due to that limitation, he's always facing you. In the 32X version, it was kind of funny. It was sort of just like running around that room. The Cacodemon was facing the opposite way, but because there are no... you can't see the backs of enemies, like, he was still facing me. It was just, it's kind of funny. He's like, he's facing the other way, but he's not. And I was like staring him in the eyes, and he wasn't aware I was there. And I thought that's what was going to happen in this version. And it did until I started moving. So apparently the second you start moving, they can see you in this version. Alright, so this level actually has some tricky parts to it compared to other home versions of Doom. Again, in many ways, the Super Nintendo version is more faithful to the original PC game than even some of the versions id Software made themselves. So, I'll sort of point those out as we get to them. Actually, what I'm going to do is go this way first. So you've got the amplification goggles in this version, which you don't have in other home versions of Doom. And when I say home versions of Doom, I strictly mean home versions from the mid-90s, when basically home ports of Doom were a brand new thing. Modern ports have everything, because, you know, the modern ports they're basically flawless conversions of the PC original. So, this is a secret here. You have to be very careful when you come down here. You can die very quickly. The reason this is interesting here is that this is like the major part that was cut out of other home console versions of Doom from the 90s. This is basically a fake exit. It looks just like the actual exit does of this stage, but it's not the real exit. And it's dangerous, so... And the funny thing is, in other home versions of Doom from the 90s, this is where the yellow key is. All that extra, you know, area I went to is gone in other versions of the game. So, like this whole split hallway here, pretty much doesn't exist in other home versions of Doom from back in the day. So let's go back. So we need one more key. We need the red key to officially get to the exit. And there's actually another set of amplification goggles here. I intentionally did not pick up because I wanted to save it for this next room I'm going to. So now this nearly pitch black room is nice and bright. And I'm going to go ahead and just try to skip through most of this stuff. I don't really care about the power-ups or anything like that. Just want to come in, get my key, and dip out, basically. But if I see some enemies, you always want to take out the enemies if you see them, because they will chase you down in this version. And there goes my goggles. Oh, there's another set. Cool. One thing that amazes me about this version, and not in a good way, is that when you get into a small enclosed area like this, the frame rate doesn't improve. It's still a really bad frame rate, and that's kind of disappointing. Sometimes you'll notice the frame rate is actually the worst when you're in the smallest areas. It's quite interesting. Usually for games of this type, your frame rates would actually improve in smaller enclosed areas. Doesn't really seem to happen in this version of Doom, unfortunately. Alright, so we need to get out. Okay, there we go. And there's going to be some enemies, like another Baron of Hell. I'm going to skip these guys. We don't need to waste our ammo. I'm not going for 100% everything, so it doesn't really matter to me. And that's it. Five down. What level are we at now? Oh, this is the last one. Great. So this is where we fight the cyber demon. And I'm probably just going to try to take him out with the plasma pistol, so I don't have to deal with these lost souls that are just flying around this map. It's just a lot easier to take these guys out with something like the plasma gun versus the rocket launcher. Alright, he's back there. I see him. Yeah. He actually hit me with 2 rockets. That's how strong the rockets are in this version of Doom. I had a crazy amount of health and armor, and 2 rockets pretty much almost killed me. Whoa, what did I get hit by? Okay, that was weird. Probably got hit by some crazy large blast damage. Blast radius. Oh, come on! 2 goddamn rockets kills you in this game. It's just stupid, man. You will not die with full health and full armor in 2 hits on PC Doom. And that's where the problem with the rocket launcher comes into play. I know I'm just really just bitching right now for really no necessary reason. You know, just suck it in, Austin. It's not like you've lost all your guns or anything like that. But still, it's just a little frustrating. There we go. See, he's not even that hard. Not even that hard. So that is episode 2 on Doom, guys. So, there you have it, guys. Doom on Super Nintendo. Episode 2. Again, once you complete an episode, it pretty much just throws you straight into the next episode. So for us, it's going to be episode 3. But we're not going to play that right now. I'm going to save that for another time. And that'll sort of conclude our Doom Let's Play trilogy for the Super Nintendo. For those of you guys that are new to my channel, or even if you're not new to my channel, but you just haven't seen them, I've also got Let's Plays and Long Plays of most of the other console versions of Doom in existence. Sega Saturn, Sony PlayStation. I've got a full Long Play of the Super Nintendo version we're looking at. Sega 32X. I got some PC Let's Plays of Doom. I got some other Long Plays. I've got a lot of Doom videos on my channel, so if you're into this sort of thing, feel free to hit my playlists for my Let's Plays and my Long Plays, or just use the search function on my channel and search for Doom, and you'll see all the Doom videos I've done over the years. For Super Nintendo, stay tuned for my part 3 in this Let's Play series. I will be back with that probably in the next week or so. I've got a lot of Let's Plays on my plate to get out of the way, but the last episode in Doom will be a priority for sure. So stay tuned for that, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Post some comments below if you'd like, and I'll see you guys soon.